When we walk onto a piece of land for the first time and you feel the sun, you look at the way that the wind's falling, look at the way that the land slopes, and you think, this could be the best vineyard in England. We just don't know it yet.
Our vision is to change the way the world thinks about English wine.
English wine has transformed a huge amount as an industry as well as Chapel Down as a company over the last decades.
We're stood here in one of our wine barrel storerooms where our wine is aging and improving day by day. And that's what we're trying to do here as a business at Chapel Down. We're trying to improve and grow day by day by investing in our technology as well as our vineyards and our winemaking processes.
Our main focus of work tends to be transformation programs. Our role is more than saying, here's a load of activities and this is what we need to complete, because along that journey there's going to be risks that need to be identified. There are rocks that need to be overturned. A solution will only be a good solution if it incorporates the business context.
So at Chapel Down, we represent about 10% of the English wine industry. We're selling about 1.5 million bottles at the moment.
Now, in the UK, we buy about 200 million bottles of sparkling wine a year. So you can see the scale of that opportunity that we can create here.
Of course, as Chapel Down are looking to scale themselves, they want a solution that is scalable.
We were in a place where our processes were incredibly manual, incredibly time-consuming. And as the business was growing and scaling, we needed to grow and scale with the business on the technology side of things.
There were two parts to this project. The first part was the finance or the ERP implementation. So that's Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. That provides Chapel Down with all the data that they need to both run their business, but also report.
We report daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, both on sales by product, but also by channel. And that's quite complex. We can now do that in a very efficient way.
The second piece was a new sales platform, so a D365 for sales. And that's very much around enabling the sales team to manage their end-to-end sales lifecycle.
The big differentiator for us is the data model and the insight that gives us, because it allows a company like Chapel Down to understand what's going on in the business, to allow it to make fast, data-rich insights which drive much better decisions.
We use data every day from every part of our process, from creating the wine itself, understanding the blends, the grapes, through to how it's performing in supermarkets, in bars, on our website, or even how it's selling here in our shop.
One of the biggest decisions we make is in planting new vineyards, and data is absolutely fundamental to that decision. From choosing the location of that vineyard, we look at things like soil types, local climates, through to the financial business case behind it.
When we invest in planting new vines, we know we're not going to see the return on that for many years to come. But when it comes to our IT systems, we need a fast return.
We were able to get Business Central implemented in approximately 8 months, and the CRM in 4 months. That's a much quicker return on investment for Chapel Down.
Technology is an incredibly important part of the transformation, but it's only one part of all the different elements that need to come together in a blend to deliver the business outcomes we're after.
One of the critical factors in the success of this project was the collaboration with the team embedded within our team to really understand how we worked, what we were trying to achieve.
One of my favourite things about working with Chapel Down is how collaboratively we were working.
We currently turn over just under £20 million a year. I think this business platform could take us to £200 million a year and beyond.
I'm really pleased with the wines. I'm really proud of every one of them.
You do get a lot of pride when you see someone ordering it in a restaurant. I always ask waiters, waitresses how Chapel Down is selling. I always ask them what the feedback is.
For all of the data that we analyse, the most important point for us as a business is that customers love what we do.